Hello, and today we're just going to be discussing enterprise placement. I'm Howard Duffy from the Aston and Enterprise and BC team, and we're just going to go through what enterprise placements comprise of, how you apply, and the process in general. So getting started, just a quick intro to Aston Enterprise. We, as a department, are responsible for helping everyone who wants to start developing their enterprise skills or entrepreneurship journey. We do this through a range of things, be that through our events, how-to, speaking to entrepreneurs, generally entrepreneur meetups, starting to explore the area, and then signposting to other events and companies that we work with. Going and developing that further, we have our pitching competition at Apollo. They happen annually, and also we work closely with our partners at Santander to offer the way into their entrepreneurial awards and also other programs which they run. And then finally, we have our BC Startup Incubator program, 12 months support for those wanting to start their business in Birmingham and how we can help with from there. So we've been going for around 10 years now. We are European Regional Development funded, and that helps students and graduates up to 5 years out start a business in Birmingham. We also collaborate with 3 other universities on this, and we normally support around 75 businesses each year with 3 cohorts going through the program annually. We offer 12-month support, like I said. That's an office space, some £500 grant money to just get started, mentoring with some of our mentors who have 20 years experience in certain fields, a boot camp giving you all the information needed to start your business, look at what some of the admin process is, as well as with how you look at developing it further, and also give you one-to-one guidance and signpost you to extra resource as you go through. Due to our funding, we do have some strict eligibility regulations which we need to adhere to. You can't have started trading with your business. You must be registered in the Birmingham area, and you mustn't be a property or retail company. Now, how this works with enterprise placement students is we offer the placements to start or run their own businesses over this period. We normally get 10 to 15 applications per year. You'll look at having the application completed and then sent over to the BC team. We're looking at setting a deadline this year for early June, so that can be processed and we can let you know if you've been successful in coming onto the program. How it works with BC, we look at you applying to BC and the enterprise placement, meaning that you get the full benefit package and support from BC. You can join the September cohort. We do have one running in June, but if you do go to the September one, that gives you the full support whilst you're on placement and it doesn't run out during that time. If you're not eligible for BC, like in the eligibility criteria I spoke about earlier, you are still able to receive and go on to the enterprise placement. The BC Enterprise still evaluates your process. You still have to go through the same steps. It's important to know that and that you understand. And finally, the BC Enterprise Consultant will be your placement contact. So really how we're going, we've got this video. It can be the initial inquiry that you're looking at going through. If you need any other questions answered, please do email BC, but make sure you've watched this video and got all the information. So everyone that's applying for the enterprise placement will need to complete an enterprise placement application, which will then be sent through to BC. If you are wanting to take part in BC, then you must complete the online application form to BC. The forms are very similar, so you can copy and paste from one another. It's just that we must have them for our records, and you must be the ones who complete them. That's where we go from. These applications mustn't be skipped over because that will be what gets you an invitation to interview and deliver a presentation. That will be with a panel from the BC team and one other, be that an academic within the university or a mentor from our pool. And at that stage, then we'll either know if you've been approved or rejected. How we evaluate these. So like I said, with the applications, you must go through the process and must put a fair amount of information in there. Once you present, it'll be 6 minutes long and then followed by questions from the panel that will go deeper into the details of your business. So at this stage, we want to know if your idea is viable. Have you actually thought about it? Are you worried about the resources, the skills that will be needed to start the business? Have you developed the business and presented it well and given us the confidence that you actually have and know the market, which way you're going into? And then you must have conducted some primary and secondary research beyond just family and friends, actually looked at the market you're going to and convinced us that the business is viable. And with the 3 columns and pillars that we suggest you follow are, is the business innovative, viable and scalable? And the real question from the placement stage of it is understanding if the business can be launched within the year and will it be valuable learning experience. And also we look for businesses which want to progress past the year and don't just stay for the year. There is something that's really serious going forward from here. It's not like a normal placement. You should be aware of how much time and self-motivation you'll need to put into this. However, it isn't directly linked to the success of the business to your placement. There are still the elements you need to complete for your placement year. And then also, like I say, think about what happens after the placement year. If you're on Be Seen as part of the program, we are still supporting and in contact with businesses which are 7 years Be Seen alumni. So we look at how long things can last and supporting as much as we can and feeding them back into the network. There are some expectations of you if you're going through the process, be that on Be Seen or the enterprise placement, is to engage with the Be Seen team regularly. We have the meetups. We look at sending out a report that's completed at the end of each month, and also having one-to-one catch-ups throughout the year to make sure you're on objective setting and also reaching what is needed of you for the placement year. Also, this isn't just an academic placement. It's also that you must be producing key documents which will help develop your business plan, business model canvas, presentations. If we're getting you opportunities to go pitch in front of us, you must be developing those as you go along. Now that is the general overview, and that's what we've just covered off now. Just covering off some of the questions though that we often receive. If you have started your business already, you can apply to be an enterprise placement student. However, you must produce all of the documentation which is requested, which is in the application form. However, you will not be eligible for the Be Seen support. When we say you're not eligible for the Be Seen support, that is the mentoring, the £500 grant, the office space as well. That is the major elements that are needed for the enterprise placement. And if you want any more information, please feel free to message or email the Be Seen team and we'll get back to you. Thank you very much.